Welcome back, welcome back.
Why did I play those? Because why not? It's fun. And when the Antichrist comes, it's going to be fun. When he says, I'm God. And everybody is like, yeah, he is. Let's follow him. That's going to be fun, isn't it? But that won't really happen.
Nope.
That's a fairy tale.
Yep.
In this video, you're about to watch a former FBI agent who now works for the CIA talk about how they set people up. And this is exactly why I don't argue with bots in the comments. If they can do this to Alex Jones, I'm sure they did this to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and I'm sure they also did it to Brother Rashad Jamal. Now I want y'all to hear this and pay close attention.
Gavin O'Glennis is a contracting officer at the CIA. O'Glennis worked for the FBI in 2021 and 2022 in the San Diego office, moved on to Homeland Security where he conducted asylum interviews.
Thank you to the person that Batmaned him and Summer Jam screened him, and thank you. See, I didn't make this stuff up. I just took a page out of other people's book, and now I know. Now I understand things a little bit more, but you know, I'm just a dumb black guy, so I really don't get anything. I don't understand anything. I'm trying to understand.
Southern border, and now works for the CIA managing multi-million-dollar contracts across government agencies and private sector vendors.
The Bureau is able to progress far enough to be able to put pro-lifers in jail whenever they want.
Yeah, you can kind of put anyone in jail if you know what to do.
How?
You create the situation to where they have no choice but to act on their impulse. And once they act on that impulse, then we call that entrapment. You can kind of put anyone in jail if you know what to do.
How?
You create the situation to where they have no choice but to act on their impulse. And once they act on that impulse, then we call that entrapment. It's a fine line.
Does the Bureau practice entrapment a lot?
We get really close.
Not officially.
No. We get as close as we can. We get as close as we can to it without doing it.
So they can entrap some of these pro-lifers into doing things that they don't.
Yeah, we call it a nudge.
A nudge.
A nudge. Sometimes you just gotta give them a quick look, just to see what happens, right?
And how does that happen?
You put a post out there, or you have some fake profile say something that triggers, that we know is going to trigger them, right? Like,
I bet you thought making a profile of Anthony, that was going to trigger me. No, that just made me laugh at him, and, you know, because I know it wasn't him. And if it was him, that's exactly what I would have said to him is, you're a joke, and I don't care if people believe me, the camera doesn't lie.
we already know your history. If we're to that point, we already know everything about it. So we're like, oh, this will piss them off. Sometimes you light the fuse and just wait for it to fall. That's when putting up a fake social media thing to like really get people mad.
Mm-hmm.
Those fake news. Sometimes it's fake. It's embellished a little bit.
Who would be like a big influencer that you're after?
Young's one of the biggest and loudest. Like that, what was his name? The one that said Sandy Hook didn't happen.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, so we were after him.
Are you still after him? Why?
Because he's broke. He got found guilty and had to pay like $100 million.
So why were you after him? Just to get the money from him?
Yeah. But we were looking at all his followers, commenting, following like, who's that going to do this to? Right?
So with Alex Jones, so with him was what? Just to bankrupt him?
Pretty much. Chop his legs off.
They did. So the FBI was happy.
We didn't care. We were like, oh.
They still watching him?
Yeah.
Why?
He did what we wanted.
Which was what?
Took his money away. We shut him up for a while. You're never going to shut him up for anything.
Unless you put him in prison.
But again, he didn't do anything about it.
You could bring a nudge.
He did inside a riot, like Cheeto.
That's all we got for today. Tune in again.
I definitely will. Good looks. So, give me a second. That's what I wake up this morning to. You know? So, you know, of course I start thinking back to whatever shit show of a year I've been having. How people just keep on doing things to get me mad and sure I get myself locked up. You wanna fight? Fuck you, Hebrew Israelite. I'll pull a knife on you. Remember? Neighbors and all these other dudes, and everybody was a fucking tough guy this year. You hired a bunch of fucking jabronis. If this is true, cause, I know people watch things and they steal tactics from, everybody. So maybe it's just these dudes. But it's real funny how these dudes is connected to somebody that name keeps getting brought up. And you'll be connected to those. You'll know those dudes. Right? I wonder. We're going to find out, though. Because my father's not playing around. And I'm not fucking around. When I say, your games are not going to work, I'm not none of them niggas. See, I watched you do the same fucking thing over and over and over. Because, the rules. See, when I'm explaining it like this to my brothers and sisters, they don't like us. They claim and show everybody in the world we hate them. We'll do whatever the fuck we want to these people. But you know what they never do? They never just get rid of us and just make us go away. They have the power. They have the means. Hell, they even have other nations of people that are joining the party. Like, when you learn about what happened to the people of Tasmania, a.k.a. Australia. Excuse me, do you think I can use your lighter, man?
Sure can.
Thank you so much.
Swatch is a crazy lighter.
I have one of those. When you learn about that place, and you learn that everybody that was there everybody. See, when you learn histories like that, and then you learn it again, and you learn it again, you start being afraid. Because you're like, they're maniacs. And the people that work with them are maniacs. You're not normal. Get it? Something's wrong with you. And then you start thinking about it. Well, what are they waiting for? Everyone's watching and everyone won't do nothing. No one will do nothing. Everybody will watch. And if they don't just watch, they'll join in. If they don't join in, they'll just turn their head, turn their cheek, turn their cheek. See, that's why they teach you that whack-ass shit. Turn your cheek, turn your cheek. Yeah, so you can't see what the fuck is in front of you. So you can pretend. And now my father's having fun with everybody. Isn't he? Nobody likes it, does he? No one likes that. Just as much as my father doesn't like you fucking playing games to make us look like terrorists. Or psychopaths, or warlocks and witches, and crazy guys. I'm tired of seeing us get posted on the news like we're doing the worst. You got Puffy's raggedy ass up there, like everyone he wasn't connected to is more powerful than him. We'll leave that at that. And supposedly he got pictures of everybody, right? So, unless that's a fucking hoax, we should be hearing some big names, right? Nah, we won't. Anyway, you guys keep having fun, and just remember, who are the two witnesses? If you take the wrong two of us out, it's game over. Do you know who the two witnesses are? We don't. Only the Lord does. You see, he's playing a fucking dice game with you, and the game ends with you doing it. And when you do, it's game time. See, this is what, real men of the Lord, this is why we throw ourselves in the lion's den. That's why we do things. Because we all want to be the one. And we all know, too, after you get rid of us, we pray directly for what's going to happen to you.